Hey Project Fam, welcome back to another video. Did I run out of projects yet? Oh no. So today I'm going to be working in the back and I am going to build those two white raised garden beds, and I wanted to show how you can build your hydroponics container from a garbage can. So there I have it. I put a plant on top of a garbage can filled with nutrients. I'm so excited about this project. No time for an intro. So I went to the big box store and I bought some wood that is 2 by 8 by 8. If I had a pickup truck, I would have 2 by 8 by 10s, but yeah, I gotta fit it in the back of the car. So look at the dog trying to attack me. So there I am. I built it in the garage and transplanting it into the backyard. Put it in the backyard and I'm gonna give it a coat of paint. So many times I do these projects and I just don't take the time to make it look pretty and put a coat of paint on it. This time, no, I'm gonna do it right. So I'm gonna paint it before I put it in place. So I think that's just exterior paint, nothing special. Probably some paint that I had lying around. No, I'm sorry, not probably. For sure, it's some paint I had lying in the garage. I did not buy that. As I'm getting my paint on, it is time for part 2. I gotta fill that container with some soil. That raised bed needs some soil. It needs something. And yeah, FYI, dirt is expensive. Like, why is dirt so expensive? That's what we gotta do. Figure out an affordable way to grow dirt. You can't grow dirt, but you can get some dirt and you can put some nutrients back into it. So there I am. I'm putting some rocks underneath the raised garden bed. I am not using a professional level. I'm doing it all by eye. And yeah, I'm just making it so whereas all the water won't go to one side. And also, since I'm only putting some mint in here and some lemon balm, they don't have really deep roots. So I was even thinking about using some of that rock to fill up this space, because the soil is expensive. And you have to know what you're planting. I mean, if you're planting something that's really particular and needs the correct pH to thrive, whether it's a vegetable or a flower, you know, you got to be careful about what kind of soil you use. I just threw in some topsoil, and topsoil will change the pH of your planting bed really quickly. So I think I even put some lime in here, but that's the good stuff. So that bag is pretty expensive, but my plan for this garden bed, you know what? I didn't even tell you the plan. So the plan is to set it and forget it. I am going to grow lemon balm and mint and just let it go year after year. Let it die, let it grow, let it expand. In about one season, that this entire beds will be filled with herbs. Well, those herbs will be mint and lemon balm. Only 2. So that's how I can kind of level that square raised bed, is by digging underneath all the corners and just kind of setting it somewhat level so I can put some soil in. And I'm just looking. But beyond that fence, all those yellow, that's just a project in itself. Like, I need to work on cleaning up that area. All right, so that's the potting mix. Potting mix is not soil. It's just a mix of like ground up wood bark. Therefore, it'll keep your soil very dry and less chance to have bugs. That's not why I'm using it. The reason why I'm using it is because I didn't want to spend the money for soil, and I just had that around the house. So that is my lemon balm from maybe 2 seasons ago on the right. And I didn't realize that, man, that root was really strong. I can barely cut that root. So the plan is to cut it, separate it into a few different parts, and then use that as well as that lemon balm to the left hand side, which I bought this year, and plant it in a container. So this entire side will be lemon balm. It will smell like lemons, lemons, lemons. Now this is also lemon balm. This is one I bought this year. I think I bought it this year, small plant, and it started to grow very quickly in that self-watering container. So it looks like I'm being a little rough with it because that root was giving me a problem. Like I broke the root, like breaking an arm. That's what it felt like. And all I'll do is I'll just add some soil and give that some water, and that'll spring back in no time. I'm not worried about that one. So remember, as you're facing the raised bed, right? On the left-hand side is the new lemon balm I bought this year. And on the right-hand side, that's the one that's been planted for a couple of years. I say that because for some reason, one of the lemon balms is more fragrant than the other. Like my idea is when I open up that door or walk around the back, I want to smell lemons. I want it to smell like a lemon tree. And yeah, I think I can do it. So that's mint. That is sweet mint in there, and that's going to take over. And yeah, I'm going to make a lot of drinks from that mint container right there. So this year, I'll just let it grow on its own. It'll die on its own. Next year, I'll actually cut it down, and it will grow and grow and continue to grow. But at the same time, since it is mint, I'm containing it to that raised bed. I don't want it all over the yard. I want to make sure that it grows just in that area. I actually have so much mint. I haven't even planted all of it yet. So, all right, here comes a fun project. So I went to the big box store and bought a garbage can, a regular recycling garbage can. I think it was around 30 gallons for $20. I wish I can remember how much I paid for my 55-gallon food grade containers. I don't remember. It was obviously used, and I had it dropped off. I think I went through Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, one of those two places. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a hole in this lid large enough to set my big net cup. So as I'm cutting it, I measured it out with my marker that I pulled from my essential belt, and I'm cutting it and I'm thinking to myself, this is not going to be big enough. But in this case, I'd rather make it too small than too big. So that was my second attempt, and perfect. That 6-inch net cup, I think it's 6-inch. I'll leave the size in the description, or maybe I'll just add it above. But that net cup fits perfectly in that container. Perfect. Look at that. And I like to kind of keep it perfect, because if you leave too much of a gap, then the mosquitoes will find its way to nest in the eggs. What am I looking at the clock? I guess I'm running out of time. 8:36. It gets dark at what time? 9:30, I think it is. 9 o'clock. So what did I put on top of there? Inside the net cup, I put more cucumber inside there. And I filled up with clay pebbles. Wait, hold up. If you don't know what clay pebbles are, or what hydroponics is, or what the Kratky method is, you got to check out my other videos. Please watch it. Please subscribe. Please tell a friend. Thank you all for watching.